What up, VOD watchers? Back. And we're streaming. Is this the Ghost Trick finale night? Oh, who knows? You know, with that Capcom Fighting Collection 2 coming out soon, I might be hearing more of this song for a bit. Oh hey. I have no sound yet. Cool. Congrats on getting first, Solomon. What up, Angel? I need to mute that. I need to mute that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, cool. I was I was able to tie the Twitch alert to the first now, but I'll have to do something about the sound for it. So I have to. I think it still rings the sound even if I'm in the other scene. So how do I go about that? See, it would be great if I knew where in the fucking Twitch menu these alerts were in. Oh, here. Wait, is it here? No, it's not here. Alerts. Oh, I can't read. Oh man, where's my toggle? So for channel points, right? This one. Volume down. Cool. That should do it. Anyway, what up, guys? Solomon Angel. I saw you guys over at the Sushis for a bit as well. And he looks like he's back on Tekken. Anyway, we just be chilling out here. Hopefully we're going to be finishing up this game. Okay, I'm back, just getting ready to leave work. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Anyway, let me go ahead and as per tradition at this point, go ahead and reapply borderless because for some reason it comes with the border when I start it. Anyway, look at us, Ghost Trick, the Phantom Detective. Oh man, chapter 16, guys. We're on the home stretch. Let's get right down to it. 4:19 a.m. Damn, it's early. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. This is very exciting. Yeah, dude, it is. Hello? This is Jode. Thistle, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Alright, well, I'll do it. Time for me to get going. Oh, the luxurious parlor changed to control room. Well, you better get going. Oh, they're looking at me, the player! This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the other end of the phone line. I'm finally gonna find out all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. Steam Discovery Queue, hit me with a 1! But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Oh, so I'm gonna take one. Give me 2. No, actually, no. 0 final answer. And just as I reach the center of the web, welcome to the Yonoa, Detective Jode. Oh shit! It's the guy with the Heihachi head. Or Heihachi hair, I guess. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. Well, did you see the glowing red eye, though? That's because I switched the power to my mask off. Oh, Detective... Oh, okay. It was, he turned off. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Oh, shit! Egad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface. Confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Oh, what up, Leo? I have a little something for you. What up, Leo? Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. That's what it was? Yes. Inspector Cabanela. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where's that man in red? One! Oh shit! Congratulations, Solomon! I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? Oh, he was there the whole time! You! You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. Yug! His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Oh no! Please, I beg you, let my daughter go! If you need a hostage, take me! Just please, let her go! Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was going up his ass for a second. But no, it's not. Their depth perception in this world is a loose thing. Our nation has already researched it. This yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Leo. This product that Sissel has to offer, not that kind of game. That's why it was so surprising. Unless Bear, was this game in your Steam Discovery queue? Was this the one? This product that Sissel has to offer, the source of his powers. Oh, there, it just took it. What? What in the world was that? The Temsec fragment. It gives spirits special powers, and now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. No, that game was probably Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. No. The only the collections are on Steam. What are you talking about? This disc. What a mistake to make right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jode. Farewell. Oh shit! They ejected the compartment! What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jode! Where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them and fast. Hey, who's this? Oh, it's the phone. You're here, huh? It's Missile! Yeah, baby! Here he is! The goodest boy. Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. But with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Yep. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. Let's find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Another phone? Telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Kamala, I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me! I think you'd call that more a hunch. Missile is so nice. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! It actually does nothing for me. He could have said, "No, you dumb bitch, I'm dead." But nah, dude, he's not that kind of dog. He's not that kind of dog. I think I just heard a little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this. This'll look! That black hello! It came off the hook! Oh, I'd better answer it fast. Hello, is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody please help me. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! We better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. The black hello. It killed me every time. It was red though. No use, nobody's answering. Oh, she's dead. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn! Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. You see, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla!
And Missile too, I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right, Kamala has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice from before. When you saved her that time. So, that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you! Miss Kamala, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy! Hey, Missile? You stay here and watch over your mistress for a while. Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it! Thank you, Missile. Aw, dude, Missile's so cool! Alright, let's save Lynn. Oh, Cecil, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jode? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him down with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor in the edge of town. Detective Jode and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. Must have been a pretty big boat then. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jode and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line and I would look for Kamala. I found Kamala hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. It's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There's a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Boy, this sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Going back to the past. Kamala, are you okay? Oh shit! Kamala! Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Kamala back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. Not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Oh, I would have to beg to differ on that one, actually. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I'd half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted? To be executed by his own daughter? Damn! That's dark. I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not, you're not him. He's right, I'm not him. Am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jode as Kamala when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. What is this, death number 5? So let's see, the cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery? It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid, with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. I'm actually just stuck here for a bit. Kamala? It's been 10 years. That's 10 years. It's been 10 whole years. What if I just shoot the gun? There it is. Still can't get anywhere. Well, there's no need to introduce myself. Give Kamala back. She has nothing to do with any of this. I'm afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Phone is ringing. And it's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. No use, I can't get the line work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone if someone was calling. Yeah, 10 years into Afterlife made you a girl with a Tommy gun. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want to do something, you'll have to do it yourself. What does this wheel do? Hey, we somehow managed to knock the receiver down. Somehow managed? Who's to say it's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. Might be Detective Jode. He's right, I better check it out. Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. All right, we're going there. So it must be true what they say. There are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true. Neither of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Tissel has underestimated us. He has left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Oh, it went up his ass again. It's Detective Jode! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. Just a moment. The man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. I don't know what these switches do. Nothing's happening. Sure seems like it should do something. Maybe it's just some kind of ornament. Don't budge, maybe it's broken. Oh well, guess I don't have to lower it right now. If I ever have to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. I don't get it, what's happening? They decided to conclude the deal with the other party present. They're just gonna go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! I think we have more important things to worry about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? Oh no, I think I'm stuck here. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, cool, we made it here. Am I the caps? I'm sure I'm the capsule and not the meteorite. Ah, the Temsic fragment, you're mine at last! My dude, your guys are just stuck in the other compartment. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jode in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jode can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. Torpedoes! May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Aha, so that's the cause of the giant explosion. Huh? What is it? What is? Tell me, there's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? The dog? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. Looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo's fired. There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do, I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of the sentence? Okay, here goes. Oh, there's a little rat in here. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. Is that really the best move? Well, was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? I think these outside parts are what's supposed to be weights of some sort. Spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. I mean, we can stop the gyroscope, right? Stop this one too. Oh, wait. You know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know. Detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. Detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. Hmm. This looks just like the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what exactly does that mean? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. Before we can do that, we just have to get out of the way first. Stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary. You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, do you? Okay, true, but but until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. You're right. Only our missile was here right now. We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. Probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it, the torpedo will explode. Uh-oh, better be careful. You know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere. Safety device, huh? That sounds promising. We have to put the safety on before this thing blows up. This mouse is the worst. Almost out of time at this rate. We're gonna blow up the submarine. Oh. Set that safety out and keep the torpedo from detonating. Oh, fine. Okay. We have to do some. The spinning thing is Oh, there we go. Okay, we dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for the safety device. All right. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. There's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo's still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hits the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats! Thistle, we did it! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess that's just what missiles do! They're unstoppable! Oh my god. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway. I guess we'd better just head back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Kamala. We're hearing him even when he's not around. We managed to stop the death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. Now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. We gotta get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn. Lights went out, but apparently, but this machine still apparently works. Fortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Maybe I can use this movement to help me create a path. There we go. Made it, we made it. Lynn. Kamala, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Oh, don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Kamala! Oh, Miss Lee, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Kamala. Miss Lynn, what should we do? I have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Thistle should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everyone's going to be with me now. Kamala! Miss Kamala! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do, I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn I'm here, before it's too late. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill up fast with water. We better get out that door as quickly as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in there. The only way to go out is the only way out of here is up. Is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can't swim. Neither can Kamala. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry up, please? My God. Girl, please. There must be a switch on or something somewhere that lowers the ladder. Provided the person who designed the sub didn't miscalculate the ladder length. I didn't even consider that possibility. And I have to warn you. I can't swim, neither can Kamala. Yeah, you already told me. You did it, Sissel. Thanks. Yeah, that's actually rather impressive to be able to carry someone and climb a ladder with the one hand. Oh no. What was that? Looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Eat. And you threw me away. Lynn, please. I think she's dead. Damn, she's strong, dude. She's dead. Ow. What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. Can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either way, we're really lucky. Or we're dead. Or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Yippee! What up, Liz? What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You just have to go up. Up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Yeah, dude, let's get to the top! Well, well. I think I see a familiar flame over there. Thistle, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say I was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course, after all. Just ask anybody who knows me as much as I hate... Just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath! Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, let's get ready to create a path for these ladies. Of course! Wait a second, two girls and spirits of the dead, they got us. It's Ace Attorney. Oh shit, you're right! Get Sissel over here. Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Kamala. No, we're just gonna have to try to create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising, please hurry! Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim, neither can Kamala? Oops, already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck! Oh, I can reach now. Sick. These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Josh, do you realize what this is? It's the trifecta? It's a challenge. I'm not seeing... What, a detective? Nah, nah. I'd be just that. Think you can climb them? Hmm. If I wasn't holding Kamala, I probably could do it easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lin to leave poor Miss Kamala behind, are you? It's a timed underwater escort mission. Oh my god, you're right. At least it's not stealth. Could you be quiet for a minute, Missile? Pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. How's it? Okay. I do it like that now, right? Piston's sticking right in front. Like they're silently pressuring me to climb them. Oh, I doubt they're doing that, Miss Lin. Looks like how much the pistons thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Hey Sissel, my arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could just move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb, I think I could do it. Okay, so in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fans. Uh-oh, the water's still rising. It's up to my knees, and it's freezing cold. Let's hold on. We better create a path fast. Hang in there, Miss Lin. Thanks, Missile. Alright, so we need ascending sizes. Medium fan. I feel like I've done this game before. Now let's move Sissel out of the way first. Large fan, alright. This should do it. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. Better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you. Oh, both legs are on one side. I don't know as if that's optimal piggyback optimal piggyback form. Ouch. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. I think you can do something? Of course we can. Have to. Main thing is, how do I get Sissel over there? Come on, reach. I guess Sissel over. I understand the puzzle from Missile's point of view. Like what I'm supposed to do with Missile. Like how do I... Oh, I see. Comes the water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Look at this. If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, Missile. They just took these puzzles and made them into mini games, which is like fair. Oh. Hey, I can dig this. This is dangerously close to those mobile games where you pull the pins in order. Oh, it is. Changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it. Because the cracks are in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays the steam in a different way, eh? I bet it'll come in handy. Pop those. So does it both ways? That's so annoying. Oh, what if I do this? Oh wait. One doesn't go at all. One goes up. Pop those. Oh, it goes both ways. Oh, no! The water's getting real close now. Not that I can see all that well with all the steam here. Missile, Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn. My back is really starting to hurt. By closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Oh, I see. Okay. And she's dead. Gonna take a little warm mist. Hey, that was no warm mist. It was a boiling hot steam. Anyway, looks like you're here the key player for this one, Missile. But I didn't think my powers alone were going to be enough. If I turn this, that one turns off. This one does down only, so swap them. Okay. Can do it. Yeah, there we go. There, how's that look? Call me it. It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not too far. Try to move forward. Call me maybe. Believe in the power of a missile. Look up there. If I can make it, just make it to that door. We can escape. Now, how in the world am I gonna get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile. How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yeah, something to whisk Miss... Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top. Harry, you're being sarcastic. This would not work. Those should still be scalding hot if they're emitting steam. Yep. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. That we could all be so lucky when we're stranded in a room filling with water, honestly. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Any way to ask for something? It's no use! I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no! No! This way! What the fuck is this? What kind of Dr. Eggman? Those were phones and bottles. What kind of Dr. Eggman-ass contraption was that? What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. Still want to head up and find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. No, Missile is left behind. I think we are assuming Missile can get back up by himself. There you go, guys. Look at that. Here's chapter 16. I mean, Sissel too, but who cares? Honestly. It's 5:10 a.m. The appended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. At the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? It's the Pixar lamp. Eat! Oh shit! I see you managed to survive, Detective. It's evil, Sissel! Hey, you're... Damn, the Pixar lamp is powerful. Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, what else could explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it at the time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me! I need to know! Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you, what happened? I can't hold on to that image for myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way and I'm trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel, my name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am too. What? Oh, I'm the spirit of the meteor, aren't I? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. The guy's good. It's all over for the submarine. The engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsik fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. He's been a fool? Oh shit! Dame dane. Dame yo, dame nano yo. 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Oh, there you are, Missile. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as the time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. But then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? Then how? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. That's what it does? Wait, that's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course, I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Isn't that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Yeah, this is how he died. He got run over, like, on top of the meteorite. Aren't the Temsik remnants still right there in the park? At the bottom of the crater? You're right! That must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Missile! Another effect of the meteorite's radiation it has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of the death. Replay the moment of death? Oh, it's also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Let's go, Missile. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. Contradiction? Wow, this really is Space Attorney. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped? Huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and then not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with that scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would regenerate. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole my life. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. That's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Detective Joe was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and the Junkyard Super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective? Me? If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years ago. 10 years later and you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Oh, okay, we're finally getting this. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. Wow, he has quite the range. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. junkyard was equipped with security cameras, I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. Oh, nearsighted what's-his-face. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Oh, that was me! I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. The inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. So who am I? Who have we been playing as? And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is to wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down the steep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I've kind of understand now. What you've been feeling at these 10 years. What? Feeling cut from the world all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. Must be how you felt all along. And? Kamala! Is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh, My dad was here. I bet he'd save us. Oh, dude, guys, he's gone. Oh, Kamala, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why did they just steal Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This'll tell us where Detective Jode is! At present, from the Inspector in White. That's right, Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body right in the command room, right? And we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we even get there? We should be able to figure out something between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lin? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jode is our last hope. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. Cool, Oh, grapes. Sick. The phone line and engine room isn't working right now. All that water damage probably damaged the line. I guess we don't need to go back there anyway. Let's head to the torpedo room, huh? Might be another torpedo left in there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram into the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jode up, but something like that, yeah.
climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. But there are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. Guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll enter the coordinates of the command room to the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! What happened to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? There's no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. Alright, we need to find a missile. Probably we're gonna find if only I can move the switch. I just have to find some way to move it somehow, but I can't do it alone with my powers. What's this do? Nothing. Hold on, nothing. Only thing I can do is switch to baseball and... Oh, cool, I got an achievement for that. Sick. Oh, if I do that, right? And Sissel should be able to, pull this one. There we go. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. Alright, I'll sit on this end too. There's something odd. What is? The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking. Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right. Okay, hop into it, missile. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after the launching room, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. In that instant will be your window of opportunity to jump to over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task for tonight. Hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped those switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. If you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever, ever. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. It's Kamala. I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Kamala! That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. Ready. Missile! Missile? Yes? We never found out who you really were. That doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. Missile, the goodest boy! And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promise, little lady. Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend! These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I've strived to think of a way to save Lynn and that little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, 12 seconds are up. Detective Jode! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him! You better not, you might break your teeth. Man Room has lost power and is sinking. I wonder what that masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jode! Sorry for the wait, Detective Jode. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How's Kamala? And what about Lynn? Well, kind of a long story. I told Detective Jode about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode. And are you Yomiel? Damn, his name is Yomiel. So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? That's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel. That was just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Can you do me a favor? Can you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jode? Right. 10 years ago. 10 years and the joint made you a fucking pussy. You were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. Yes, you are, Missile. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. Appreciate it, Liz. I asked to join the project by an agent. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. Missile, please. Missile's the best. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public. Every organization in the country moved on this one. And yet one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. It was the guy who built I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jode, when was it I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. Sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. Oh, look at this! But nobody knows my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. Look at him running through the cast right now. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. That's why you murdered Alma. Right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? That was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. Then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. Oh, we're gonna find out about the deal? There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? New life. Life. I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they helped me with my revenge plot. The second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life or an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul. A name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. Completely man-made life. That's right, I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew I would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. They're making their moves much more carefully than I expected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A fool? That's right, Liz, that's right. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's powers. By Inspector Cabanella and that old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? It looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. I'm that guy. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just plain old he's just a plain old odd person. That he is. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. That's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing that you must be happy about. What's that? You managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Start with what? Bringing Detective Jode back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Kamala we'd save them. And we can't do that without you, Detective Jode. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
So, where are we headed? You're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too! By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. Oh shit! What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. The fuck? We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat to anyone. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Oh shit, there he goes. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Kamala, forgive me. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance we're here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Did this change? Did this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're so afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it, your body won't come back to life anymore.
The moment the Temsic fragment was removed from my shell, I became a regular corpse. So, let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death. But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out when we get there. Let's move! Let's go! We're going back 10 years! The only possible explanation, 10 years ago! Before... It really is 10 years the game. You know, let me change the stream title. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Oh, damn. Guys. The finale. Alright, but actually, I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. If anyone asks if I'm missing, I've gone fishing. Be right back. And I'm back. What for snack? I I took one of my nephew's Go-Gurts. Uh, yeah, I took a Go-Gurt for my nephew. Not the Go-Gurt. Yeah. All right. Let's continue playing. Here we go, final time. There's no time this time because we went too far back in time. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. Final chapter, yeah. We traveled back through time, and now we are here. The scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. 4 minutes before death, Temsic Park. Yo! I look a little in. Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Oh shit. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you don't come any closer, I'll shoot her. She was just playing with her little toilet plunger thing. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, don't tell me I'm the cat. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. There's the meteorite. You okay? Buster Wolf! You're alright now, are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. That's the Temsic meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky. We might be able to protect you from the fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, the fact that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Alright, here we go, guys. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, ha! She's not gonna budge from that spot. You know, it makes me wonder, a little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Real missile, so true. For real. It's ready! Hold it! The world is this thing. Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. It's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys are making me want to try one. They're pretty delicious. I'll shoot her. What are you doing? You're going to hurt Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. Even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much of this girl I know how much this girl loves her food too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Alright. Oh, poor Miss Lynn! I'm sorry. If you're so sorry, then put her down! Alright now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day. Well, we can talk about all this later. Temsic meteorite is gonna fall very soon. Before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment. And I'll do everything I can to help too. What does this accomplish? Oh, I see. Oh no, I fucked up. I was supposed to go on that. Oh, huge. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. It's not sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now they both have the same shape. You're saying you could swap them? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm going to need your help. Help. I think I can have enough time for that. I need to get this will too. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I need to go back in time. Even if you did wake her up, what good would that do at the moment? You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel. This little doggy says some pretty smart things sometimes. Should do it. Oh look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't stopped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Well, we're kind of trapped here, though. Actually, can I guess I can switch those. Oh, thank you. About time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it.
It's right in the fragments path. Oh, okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragments path ought to change. Alright, let's see what happens. There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Oh! Detective Jode! The Temsik fragment shot through his leg! What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Missile, the bullet is stopped midair! I'm here inside the bullet! Now let's swap it with something! What? With what? Detective Jode, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. He won't let you become a murderer. You have to prove that the murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Dude, the fucking sweet potato. And he's still dead. And he's still fucking dead. Oh no, we stopped the bullet. But we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. But I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed. But still. This fate is too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. Ouchies. We were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Mino's gonna fall now, isn't it? Look out! Wake up, you gotta get out of there! Oh. Damn it, my leg won't work! It's over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. Even then, you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact that her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain. Like a scar in her psyche. Won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do? Even if we work together. I think there might be something we can do that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget I'm here too. You're gonna possess the little girl, huh? You're gonna possess the little girl and run away. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Oh shit! Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'll try moving there. Okay, now gather your strength and make your and spray like your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Got it. Now it's your turn, Missile. Huh? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, I got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
It's no use! We can't stop that horrible Mino! What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two help. Oh, it helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up is my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, I thought he was going to manipulate her body. You gods. Oh my god, what? I think he's lost the ability to walk. I think he's still alive, I just think he's paralyzed for the rest of his life. Oh, you're awake. Never mind, he might be dead. That's actually pretty more on him than I originally thought. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. Don't worry, it just hollowed out my joint. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. No, do you think you should go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? The detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive?
Yeah, sadly.
Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. I came to, my body was already moving by itself. It was as if someone else was controlling me. See, but you know, I'm glad it happened. She's gonna. Oh, it's the cat! Hey, mister? I found this kitten and it was over here. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. Kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. It's kind of... I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate has changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Thistle's. I was the cat the whole time! Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You are my one and only friend. I was away? Oh, Leo, no! How about it? Do you remember now? They just revealed who we were! Old friend. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. We were a cat the whole time. Hold on. Oh my god, and we get along with Missile. Somebody please look at me. Oh, a kitten? Shoo, you might get hurt. Somebody please reach out a hand to me. I had only just died at the time. I lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul transferred into the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and I hurried to her house. But I was a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh no! The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. No wonder we can't read! Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, or I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. Oh, and that shot killed the cat, didn't it? I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Oh, that was me! The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if a corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel there inside the bag was dead. What? He did kill me! I wasn't able to control her completely. She did kill me! The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside the bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. That's when I got my powers of the dead and my ghost tricks. I think I understand now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memories back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding but just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? Lynn did kill us all. She did! Well, she was being controlled, but still! That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? Simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there's some things that you can do that I can't. You mean? I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. So, like, she was being manipulated to try and shoot the guy, but she resisted and killed, and then messed up the aim, which killed us. If she didn't resist, we wouldn't have died. I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiance stay dead like that. But you're here now. You're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love just changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. That was the last fate to be averted, eh? So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad to. Oh? I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. You understood. You shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. You saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Kamala again. So these 10 years vanish so these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, yeah? Huh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey Sissel. Yeah? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. But before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing that's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I'll bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you! I'll never forget you too. I'll never forget you either, little valiant little doggy. Well, looks like you've come to live with me now. So we'll be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. We'll never forget you, Missile. Oh my god, we'll never forget Missile. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. We can never forget Missile or the rest of whoever these people are. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. It's the Pixar lamp! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yes, it is I, Ray! In case you have forgotten, no, you've been in the back of my mind about this whole time. Who the fuck are you? Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? Fair enough, I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Yeah, this one. The first... Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot that's how he died. I fucking pancaked. Buckle up? Oh shit. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would? Oh my god, that's crazy. She would have died next to Yomiel's dead body with the fucking meteorite fragment. Damn. So she also gained powers. Let me tell you a story. Story of a little creature. That's my working theory. Yeah, unless there's another animal to die. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Oh, this is what would have happened if we never showed up. No, Missile! They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. Oh, this one is what's her face? Kamala. The little fellow spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. That's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead. But how? No! You're not alternate universe Missile. He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, don't you? Do you not? Hey, wait a minute. That's right. He died inside of the aura of the strange energy. You are not alternate universe Missile. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the powers to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? What the fuck is going on here? He decided to... He fucking played the long con! He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Oh, he's old now! That's right, I'm Missile. Oh no! 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly, and then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. 10 years made him an old doggy! So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate the death lamp! Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why did you cooperate with yourself? Why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Well, why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? Someone mentioned old? What up, Kona? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders in the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life in the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Oh, I was just fucking around with the lamp! Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling death lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell. That was me? I was shot on that night the first time around as well? Well, yeah, it didn't diverge until you started doing stuff. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just wanted to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And I'm just fucking around. And then you disappeared away over at the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? Not the only thing you were interested in finding with your own the only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the Man in Red, to Yomio. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. Time limit? That's right, as you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the Man in Red would have been sealed away in the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then, you mean the thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. That's why I decided this time I'd lie, bitch. Missile played us! I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Dude, Missile's the best. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Thistle, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so did you, and you did. And so you did. Thank you! Thank you from the bottom of my heart! Yeah, I don't care, you're still the best. Missile! You waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Kamala, eh? Of course! Because that's what doggies do! Dude, he's the best, he's the best. Now then, farewell, Sissel. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had happened that night. I made my way back to a new present. Oh, how come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh! Oh, it's gonna work out correctly this time, though. Yep. The Cupid's facing the right way. And there's no gun on the frame. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked! It's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again! Happy birthday! That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? This is the best game. It's a pretty great game. Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. You came home. Kamala, let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Kamala, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too. You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. Yours looks a lot older than mine, though. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? This game fucking rules. Everyone should play it. I'm so glad they rescued it from DS Purgatory, for real. What a fucking great game. What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Tell me you're that same little kitten. Oh, that's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Oh, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel? Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Where's Missile? Oh, the chicken! Alright, everyone. Let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. My god, the mom never... Where's Missile? Missile got swapped for Sissel! We took his life! We don't deserve this! I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. Where is Missile? And so we meet again, Sissel. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected somehow, somewhere, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. It's all connected, yep. Oh, we just have the power! Oh, because we have the meteorite fragment. Oh, look at them eating the chicken! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yo, but where the fuck is Missile? Save some for mom, Jesus. There he is! Oh, Missile went with him! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn! Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home on guard and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby! Oh, look at Missile! Oh, dude, what a fucking game! Oh, what are the characters doing? Oh, he's practicing his dance. There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cavanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Not Phoenix, right? Yep, exactly. Phoenix. That one's hard. Oh, it's Heihachi, kind of. Here's your food, gentlemen. Emery, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could be proven... I can't even right. Oh yeah, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Both, Chicken Kitchen thought, yep, both of them. Oh, she's eating a little more dignified. La 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 la, I've never cooked this way before. Something, 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 so excited. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, fenugreek, blah blah blah. Is it really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it now. Good luck. Oh man. They go so fast, dude. They go so fast. Oh boy, I didn't think I could eat another bite. Guess who exactly is his very best customer anyway? Oh, it's this guy! This guy still trips me out. It's his head, dude. It's his head. He likes curry. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Don't worry, beauty. My dear, I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. That feels a bit excessive. Wait a minute. 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams! Oh, he really is the very best customer. Yeah, the sick. And more forehead than head. Yeah, now we can afford all that chicken. What a game, guys. What a fucking game. Oh, look at it. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas how you all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretion of a minister, perhaps. Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to a stoogy mind and my darling husband.
Yeah, fuck this lady, honestly.
We trapped her in the chandelier. Game fucking rocks, dude. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, those grapes are quite good, my man. Do you know I was about to scrape to the bottom of the sea, sir? Be forewarned, sir.
He's great to hate at.
This is true. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me the case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Let's see what all the characters are doing. Pigeon Man, the rock star guy. Oh, what did I just say? Pigeon rock star? Love, peace, and pigeons. Live on. Long live rock and roll. Well, here's the Pigeon Man. Oh, and this guy sending out flyers. Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. The characters have we not seen? Those are the only ones I could think of. Great game. Great game. Oh, these guys! Look at them! Look at them go! Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Let me show you a new dance that's been passed down from my family for generations. We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you can show it to me next time? This time next week? You got it! We gotta see Yomiel, or yeah, Yomiel, I believe was his name. I already forgot.
Oh, he's the one painting now! Yeah, where's his fiance? 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time is up. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside.
There you go, Liz. There you go. Who was he painting? Was he painting us, the cat? Thank you, sister. "10 years in the joint made him an artist." It's true. Damn, look at that. What a game. 10 out of 10. Puzzle mechanics fun. Story is pretty fucking wild. Did not see Old Missile, alternate timeline, an Old Missile. As I did not see that coming. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Would recommend. What are we considering, Solomon? So many twists and turns, guys. So many twists and turns. Consider these. How much effort did Missile have to take in order to get to the junkyard? Honestly, for real, that's actually cool. Missile, I don't know. How do you get to the submarine?
I also don't know how he was able to go. I don't know how he was. Already forgot how he was able to go 10 years into the past. Yeah, he's been through so much, but he got a happy ending. Real. Yeah, I kind of glossed it through. How did he get? How was he able to turn? Did he have the power to turn back time? Well, Yomiel was able to go back in time, but he was stuck 10 years ago in the timeline because he couldn't change it. I thought Yomiel couldn't go back. Oh, his original power was going back in time. Ah, I see. I didn't see that. I didn't see that part coming. Oh, he's just weak. This cheap, weak version of us, dude. Mitchell had the power to go back in time, but he couldn't avert Camilla's death, so instead he chased after them. Interesting, interesting. Well, anyway, guys, that was Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. What a fucking time! Amazing game. It had been on my list to play for like a while since they announced this remake. But then, you know, Solomon just made the chance happen sooner. Tell everyone you know to play this and don't tell them anything about it. I'll tell them that the dog is sick. I actually did buy this for a friend. Yes, I forced him to play as at fake gunpoint. I was like, I don't know. I told Solomon the conversation was, I don't know what to stream. And he just said, do this, I'll pay for it. Like, okay, deal. Oh, what a time, dude. What a fucking time. We finished it, guys. We finished it. Best $10 I spent in 2025, probably. Dude. I'm good, dude. I'm good. What a fucking game. Years from now, I might be replaying this. Maybe I buy the PlayStation version and get all the trophies. Who knows? But anyway, that wouldn't be for it wouldn't be for a good while, Liz. It would not be for a good while. Anyway. They can't stand not having the platinum. Do with what information you have what you will. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up stream here, dude. We finished Ghost Trick. What a time! We finished the game. Josh is down. I am not. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Want to give a special thank you to Solomon for being first, as well as you know, sponsoring the whole thing. Appreciate that, my dude. I would not spend full price for a game I already own. Sale price, I would. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up stream. Let's go ahead. That he has. Will there be a third time? Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and send